It was one of those softly blustery days in Hundred Acre Wood, where the whispers of the wind gently nudged the leaves along the ground. Winnie the Pooh, with his tummy rumbling like a distant thunderstorm craving honey, decided to visit his dear friend Piglet. "Hello, Piglet," Pooh said in his most thoughtful voice. "Have you any adventures planned for today?" Piglet, who was always slightly nervous yet deeply excited about adventures, shook his head. "None yet, Pooh, but perhaps we could make one up," he suggested. As they walked together, the rustling of the leaves led them to a peculiar mound. Half buried by autumn's falling leaves, they discovered an old, crumpled map. Piglet's eyes widened. "Oh, dear, it looks like a map, Pooh." Pooh squinted at the faded lines and compass rose that marked an X at the edge of the woods. "I believe it might lead to something interesting. Perhaps a smackerel of something," he mused. Not wanting to go alone, they decided to gather their friends. First, they enlisted Rabbit, who was an expert on everything involving maps due to his thorough knowledge of the garden paths. Next, Eeyore, who, despite his cloudy demeanor, was quite insightful when it came to hidden treasures. Finally, Tigger bounded in with his usual exuberant bounce, offering courage and hops aplenty. The group set off towards the forgotten part of the woods, along paths untrodden and stories left untold. Rabbit led them with a calculating approach, measuring each step with precision. Eeyore offered words of cautious encouragement. "It's probably nothing, but then again, could be something," he remarked with his usual gloom. Tigger bounced around them, coloring the air with laughter and excitement. "That's what Tiggers do best. They find hidden treasures," he crowed. Together, they stumbled upon various puzzling signs and peculiar obstacles. A bridge made of puzzled stones and a river that giggled with every splash. Pooh's gentle wisdom guided them. "Sometimes what you seek is right under your nose," he said, pondering over a bee that danced back to its hive. At the edge of the woods, they finally found the spot marked by the X. Yet, there was no golden glint or shimmering jewels, but rather a small sapling sprouting from the rich earth. Rabbit, initially disappointed, realized the value. "This will grow into a grand tree. It's a treasure that will keep giving." Eeyore nodded, adding, "It's the kind that doesn't disappear." Tigger gave the sapling a gentle bounce of approval. Trees are great to bounce on. In the end, Pooh and his friends understood that the true treasure lay not in material riches, but in the joy of their adventure. The bonds they strengthened along the way. Piglet, hugging Pooh, whispered, "It's a big treasure after all, isn't it?" And Pooh, feeling content and full, agreed, "Indeed it is, Piglet, indeed it is."